Wow, it sure is hot out. Make sure you stay hydrated. And don't forget to pick up your summer sub noodle posters, which are now available. The link is in the description. Remember, you get 10% off if you are in the sub Discord. What's going on, everyone? My name's Patterrz and welcome to week number, I believe it's 7 of the WBE. I believe week number 7. Today we are taking on the Rochester Rhydons and Iron Boffin. So here we are with another one. I'm, again, always nervous for these, but we're going to run through the team, then we're going to get into the match, and hopefully claim a victory for the Newcastle Nidokings. Remember, if you want to pick up a shirt, the link is in the description, and you can also pick up the Summer Sub Noodle poster, which is a new edition. Go and check it out. It's super cool. Go and check it out, seriously. But let's go over the Rhydons team. First off, we have Altaria, Mega Altaria. There is a Blaziken, so it can only have Blaze. Jolteon, Metagross, Rhydon. You got the star of the show there. You got Shaman, you got Spiritomb, Staraptor. That's a lot of S's. But wait, there's one more. He's also got Suicune, and he has Weavile. So a very scary team indeed, especially that Weavile. I'm actually genuinely terrified of it. So let's have a look at our team to see what we are rocking out with this week. So we have a max speed, max special attack Tapu Koko, just so we can speed tie with that Jolteon. It's rocking out with Aetherium Z. It also has Volt, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, and Grass Knot for that Rhydon. We have the first showing of Hapiva, who is our Delphox, because we traded away Typhlosion and we traded away Swoobat. We got Delphox and we got Xatu on the squad, just in case you weren't aware. But we have Wish Protect, Psychic, and Flamethrower on this thing. It is holding a Colbur Berry, which is very nice indeed. It is modest, so it's actually really physically bulky, and we'll hopefully see that come into play and maybe be able to even take down that Weavile. Who knows? We also have Hib-O here, who is rocking out with Slack Off, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, and Whirlwind. With the leftovers, we got Sand Force on this thing, so you don't want to set the sands. We have Giraffe, who is coming out for another shot. We actually have Harvest Yachi Berry, which is an interesting little combination with Giga Drain, Leech Seed, Protect, and Flamethrower. So we'll have to see how that works out for us, but I'm very interested to see if it will work out for us or not. We have Big in here with the Iapapa Berry with a Recycle, Facade, Earthquake, and Whirlwind. And we have ourselves Starto, who is part of the main strategy for this week's battle. Essentially, if you look at his team, he has 0 grounded poison types and a lot of Pokemon that would not appreciate being poisoned. So essentially, one of the biggest strategies I have going into this week is to get up Toxic Spikes and just whirlwind things around and get everything nice and poisoned and just let everything whittle down, and then Tapu Koko can come and clean up at the end. Hopefully, that'll be able to happen. Though the lead matchup for Starto is not great, we're most likely not going to be leading with it. We're most likely going to lead with Hippowdon, get the Stealth Rocks up, and then try and pivot into our Venomoth at some point. But that is the squad that we are rocking out with this week. I hope you guys are ready for this. If you are, please do destroy that like button right below this video. I'd love to see some support for the Newcastle Nidokings. Definitely would. Thank you so much for all the support so far. We did manage to get a victory last week, which puts us at 3-3. So hopefully we can get another one to put us at 4-3. That would be really, really, really nice. But we'll see. All right, we're going to connect up with them now. Gonna get this battle started.
Moments later.
All right, we are ready to go. We're gonna see what he's bringing. Let's see, gonna take a picture immediately. Let's see, where's that? Well, let me see that. He's got the Weavile. No Rhydon. Wow. Okay, so no Rhydon. We got the Altaria there. We got Blaziken and Staraptor. No Suicune either. Wow, I'm really surprised by that, but a lot of grounded mons that don't appreciate Toxic Spikes, especially after that Altaria Mega Evolves. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Okay, so it is a little bit risky to just straight up go with the old Hippowdon. I still think I do want to do it though, because it's good against Jolteon, it's good against, I mean, it can step rocks against Altaria, and it can Whirlwind out. It's good against everything apart from Weavile. He might lead Weavile, but like, that's a risky business when I'm known to lead off with the Tapu Koko. Wow, he didn't bring a ground type against me. And I have Tapu Koko, that's why. I mean, he has Volt Absorb. Yeah, he's gonna have Volt Absorb Jolteon, I guess. That's a thing. He's gonna have Volt Absorb Jolteon. But we're gonna lead off with our Hippowdon here. And we're gonna see what happens here. I don't know, is there any like kind of Z move that ground Z that Jolteon can get for my Koko? I don't know. But we're gonna lead off with Hippowdon. We're gonna try and get a Rocks up. And we're just gonna have to see if we can do that, which hopefully we can. So I need to make sure that I keep in mind that Jolteon has Volt Absorb. Just so I don't forget that. But the Weavile is really scary. No Suicune is definitely interesting. No Rhydon, really interesting. I really thought we'd see that ground type there, but no. And no Metagross either. So we got Staraptor. Staraptor is actually really scary. Staraptor is super duper duper scary, but we'll lead off with our Hippo here. We'll see what he wants to do. He's gonna lead off with whatever this is. It is the Staraptor, which is actually a pretty good matchup for my boy here. So I'm just gonna go for, I'm just gonna set up the rocks, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna click rocks. No reason not to. Just gonna get the rocks up nice and early. That'll hurt this Staraptor a lot coming in. I'll make its switch-ins very much not so good. We might see a U-turn come out here. I'm gonna calc the amount of damage it does actually to see what kind of Staraptor we see, because I'm assuming we're gonna see a U-turn here. Yeah, we're gonna see a U-turn. Okay, so a U-turn should do. That did 14, 15, 29 points of damage, which is not banded. It looks like it's scarfed, so it's not banded. Not banded, and we get our rocks up, so. That's a good start for us. We see the rocks go up, and this is actually the perfect opportunity for us to just go out into our Venomoth and try and get those T-spikes up. I'm pretty sure this thing can't get rid of them, so. I think that's a good shout. I think it's a good shout. We can get that up. We'll feel pretty good about ourselves after that. Unless I wanted to, I don't know, go into... No, there's no reason to do anything else, I don't think. I mean, I could go into Delphox here, but you could Earth Power me, predicting that. I think Venomoth is a pretty safe switch here. Because we have the Focus Sash, which, I mean... I don't want to switch right into it because we do have a Focus Sash that'll get broken immediately. But I can roost it back up at some point, so yeah. Let's just go in, let's try and get our Toxic Spikes here. He might predict that and make a double, which, I mean, would be very impressive. I mean, it wouldn't be impressive to predict that because, obviously, like, I'm gonna switch out. I'm not gonna stay in versus this thing. No way am I staying in versus this thing. But no rocks up on our side is really good. In fact, I don't think he brought any of his rocks users, so you do see a switch into Daenerys. Which is the Altaria. Wow! I am really surprised to see that right away, but we do go out into the Venomoth, which is basically just, that's spikes for free. That is spikes absolutely for free. I'm gonna set up my Toxic Spikes. Oh, he might defog. Yeah, he probably brought defog on this thing, but he's gonna be scared out here. He's not gonna stay in. There's no way. On a Sludge Bomb? Or like a Quiver Dance? He can't just let me set up here. There's no way he's just gonna let me set up there. No way at all. But we get our T-Spikes up here. If we're slower than it, we get our T-Spikes up, even if it defogs, but like there's no way. I mean, what's your switch into a Sludge Bomb actually? Maybe I should have just Sludge Bombed. Like, I know the idea here was to get the T-Spikes, but what do you switch into a Sludge Bomb? You have no resistances on your team and you have 2 weaknesses, so that's actually really good. Venomoth could be really, really good. Venomoth could potentially bring itself back a little bit here. Hopefully, we'll see. We might just see a switch out into Staraptor, which would be fine because I'd be able to just go into my Hippowdon and eat up pretty much any hit. And then, I mean, he'd probably go for a U-turn though. U-turn would be pretty guaranteed, I think. I don't know, maybe we'll see though. We'll see. This is definitely an important choice to make here though. I'm pretty sure. I'm confident this thing probably has defog now. This Altaria, because the way he brought it in as soon as I put up rocks, and I'm like, you know what? That tells me you want to get rid of these rocks immediately, because you do not like rocks on your team. Wow, you do not like rocks being up on your side of the field. So this is great. Okay. Oh my God, there's wires on the floor everywhere. So he stays in here. We'll see what he wants to do. Maybe I should have just Sludge Bombed, honestly. Maybe I should have just Sludge Bombed. I'm really thinking that now. Yeah, I probably should have just Sludge Bombed. He's gonna defog them away now. That sucks. Oh no, just goes with the Flamethrower. Okay, so the T-Spikes are up. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb now, I think. That does a lot of damage. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb now, because I don't want you defogging now for free. I do outspeed it, so it has Flamethrower. Flamethrower. We'll see. I think I'm just gonna Sludge Bomb now, because he doesn't have any switch into a Sludge Bomb here. And that'll do a massive amount of damage to this thing. So Venomoth versus Mega Altaria? Like, to get massive damage off on the Saltaria and to keep my spikes up, like, that'd be great. Yeah, that's gonna do a lot of damage, and if we get the poison, we have a chance to kill. So I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna Sludge Bomb right now. I think it's worth it. I could have swapped out. I could have went into... I just don't want him to defog for free. I really don't want him to defog for free. That's the last thing I need happening here. Do we get the poison? We don't get the poison. The flamethrower comes out. Okay, so now I can stop him entirely from getting rid of my toxic spikes by killing this thing right now. And I think that his his Staraptor is probably scarfed. So I can just go out into my Tapu Koko here. Or I can go into Delphox and just fire off a Psychic. No, it's better to go into Koko here. Because he's gonna have to bring in something on a Dazzling Gleam, and that's gonna take a lot of damage. But hold on, let me before I do this, that Shaman is a little bit of a concern for me. But I should be able to just Volt Switch on anything, essentially. Like, he's not gonna bring in he's not gonna hard switch in Staraptor, right? There's no way. I mean, I might as well, yeah. So I guess I can just go in Dazzling Gleam and kill off basically anything. And then what's my switch in for Staraptor? My switch in for Staraptor is definitely Hippowdon. Yeah, definitely Hippowdon. It might die though, which would be unfortunate, but it might die to two Brave Birds, but I'm just gonna go in my Koko now. We're gonna try and keep these hazards up as much as possible because getting things poisoned is really, really, really good for me. We're just gonna Dazzling Gleam here. I don't see a reason to do anything different, and we should be able to get this Altaria off the field and away from me. Though I do wish I kept around my my Venomoth because, I don't know, Sludge Bomb is really powerful against this man's team. He is gonna withdraw here. I don't know what he's going into. He's going into Franklin, which is the Jolteon. This thing's gonna get poisoned, and it's gonna catch a massive Dazzling Gleam to the face. So I'm pretty okay with this. And I can just go into my, yeah, look at this. This is gonna do a lot of damage. Wow, it's leftovers. Okay. That didn't do as much as I thought it would. So, leftovers. So that's at about half health now. I could just fire off a Z-move and kill it. I don't think I want to just sit there and do that, though. I don't want to let my Koko take all that damage. So, against Jolteon, we're max special attack here, so let's see. Yeah, that should have done... Wow, that did very little. He must be very bulky. According to this, he's pretty bulky, so I might just be able to... I mean, I should switch here. I should switch into Snorlax and then probably Whirlwind, I think. Because I'm gonna try and keep him switching around. Because he's gonna go for what? What's he gonna hit me with here? Maybe a Volt Switch? He might Volt Switch here. I have Hippowdon. Would he really Volt Switch with when Hippowdon's like right there? I kind of want to go out into my Snorlax, but that might be a really risky play actually. That could be bad for me if I end up predicting that wrong. So Hippowdon might actually be better here. Yeah, I like Hippowdon here. Let's go on Hippowdon here. And we'll try our absolute best to keep our hazards on the field because that is what we need. We need our hazards on the field. You're gonna wish. Okay. You're gonna wish you never did that, but I'm sorry. I need to be focusing on the fight here. Sorry. He might protect here. If he protects, that's fine. Wait, does Whirlwind go through protect? I don't think Whirlwind goes through protect, does it? I don't think it does. I mean, he might switch out here actually. He's either gonna protect or switch out. So I might as well just Whirlwind. I mean, he's gonna get protected from the oh, he might be Quick Feet, actually. No, he's not gonna be Quick Feet. He's gonna be Volt Absorb. He's not gonna bring no electric type immunities to a Tapu Koko fight. No one's gonna do that. So he's definitely Volt Absorb. I do kind of just want to click Whirlwind here. So I think I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna click Whirlwind here. We're gonna start Whirlwinding things around. He is gonna protect. I don't think that Whirlwind goes through protect. I don't think it does. Oh no, it does! Okay, so we get him out into something different there. That's actually, that's fat, dude. That's fat. That's actually pretty good, because he takes a lot of Stealth Rocks damage, and he gets poisoned, so that's great. You know, we take those. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, the Wish. Of course, he's not gonna take any Stealth Rocks damage if he's got a freaking Wish there. Of course he's not. But Weavile and Staraptor as a combination definitely ruin my team, which is not great. Definitely not great. So I kind of need to see what damage this thing is doing to me. which means sitting in here and taking a hit, which means potentially taking a banded Icicle Crash directly to the noggin, which I really don't like that because, you know, this is my boy. Hippowdon is really good in this matchup. Like, oh my god, a banded Icicle Crash is doing so much. I mean, what I could do, I could either Earthquake here, or I could Slack Off. I mean, Slack Off and Leftovers still wouldn't bring me back up to where I would, but at least I'd be able to calc the damage. Or I can Earthquake and come pretty close to killing this thing with the poison damage. This is a hard one. This is a pretty hard decision to make here, I'm not gonna lie. So, I mean, looking at oh wait, actually my Lone Executor is okay here. My Lone Executor is actually all right here. So maybe I don't know if I want to Earthquake or Slack Off here. Because he's gonna do something, I'm gonna Earthquake. I really need to kill this thing. He goes for the knockoff, that's great. That is great. We go for a big Earthquake here. That is gonna bring you down super duper low. He predicted the switch there. He did predict the switch. And it looked like, how much damage did that do? It looks like he actually dies next turn, and he dies on switching out, so maybe I could just Slack Off here. No, he did way too much damage. If I was Rocky Helmet, this thing would be dead by now. So knockoff actually does, let's see. That did about, 65, 66, 67? So he's not banded. He's not banded. So, he did about 6. Is he adamant? I'm trying to figure out what he is. He's not life orb either. Is he, let's see. Yeah, it looks like he's actually maybe adamant with no boosting item. So can I live an Icicle Crash? I should be able to live an Icicle Crash here. I should be able to live an Icicle Crash and Slack Off. And then he'll die. It's close though. I mean, he's definitely gonna go for Icicle Crash now. There's no way he's not gonna go for Icicle Crash. I could go into Delphox. That's really risky though. He's gonna die. I don't even know if he dies to poison this turn. I could go into Delphox here. Delphox would be a huge play. I think I'm gonna do it. Am I gonna go Delphox? He could switch. What would he switch into? Shaman. In which case, Delphox is still a good option. I'm gonna go hard Delphox right now, right in front of this thing. I'm gonna go hard Delphox. Oh, that's a scary play to make right there. He stays in. He has to go for Icicle Crash here to kill me. He has to. Goes for the low kick, predicting. Oh, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This thing should be dead. Yes. Oh my god, that's amazing. That is amazing. Weavile is freaking dead. Oh, you love to see it, dude. You love to see it. So that thing's gone. Altaria is really low. What even comes in here? I think Staraptor comes in which case, I'm gonna protect and see. Should I protect though? You might have Defog in a Staraptor. Either Staraptor or Altaria. Well, I mean, no, Altaria just dies. So maybe actually Jolteon. But I think Staraptor definitely comes in here. And if Staraptor comes in here, can I take a Brave Bird? No, there's no way. I mean, I am really physically bulky. So I could see if I take a Brave Bird. Let's see. Oh my god, we actually might. Let's see. If he's Jolly Scarfed. If he's Jolly Scarfed. I think that he might be Jolly Scarfed, but I can't be like entirely sure. But Weavile being gone is an absolute blessing. That is big bless ups. Big bless ups for all. Big bless ups for everyone. And this is becoming a lot easier for, actually, Coco isn't super important anymore. I still do have a Z move that I could just fire off at any point, which is really nice, though. Yeah, I like this. I like this Toxic Spikes Rocks combination. This is nice. And I really, really, really like Delphox in this fight, too. But if the Staraptor comes in, I think I'm just going to go hard into... Actually, Staraptor poses a massive threat to me. I should be able to take a Jolly Scarfed hit, right? Oh, no. On a really high roll, I die. So, no, I don't. Okay, that's not good. I could see what he's gonna do. He might U-turn. So I can protect this turn. Just to see what he wants to do. But if I protect and he defogs, then, like, that's That's like really bad for me. I don't want that happening. But I'm pretty sure he's just gonna go, I'm gonna protect, because I think he's scoffed. I really, really, really think he's scoffed. I think he's gonna go for a double edge here. I think that, well, there's no reason for him not to go for a double edge, right? Yeah, he's gonna go for a double edge, okay. Okay. See, now I can go into Snorlax here. At least I think so. Does Snorlax die to 2? Snorlax would take about 60%, pop his berry, and then this thing would take a bunch of recoil damage, and I should be able to recycle next turn. So I think my switch in here is Snorlax. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my switch is Snorlax, because he's gonna go ahead and get himself into, yeah, he's gonna take a lot of recoil damage here. So he has double edge. Okay, this is, I like this. Yeah, I like this a lot. I like this a lot. So he's gonna go for that. It's gonna pop my berry. It's gonna just pop my berry, and then I can recycle next turn, and we'll get our berry back. Ah, I got my berry back. I got my berry back. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna click recycle, because if he wants to keep double edging me, then that's fine. Eventually, he'll die, and I'll win this fight. And if he double edges me one more time, he dies on Stealth Rock's entry, so he has to switch out now. He has to hard switch into, like, what, Blaziken? He has to go into Blaziken here, 100% of the time. I think so, anyway. That's what I'm thinking in my mind brain right now. But yeah, oh my god. Snorlax is always a switch in to Staraptor as long as I have a berry. So I'm gonna recycle and get that back, and that's gonna be amazing. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. And if he goes into Blaziken, I'm gonna go hard into Delphox, and if he goes for High Jump Kick, I mean, I have Wish Protect, which is an absolutely beautiful combination to have on this thing. So yeah, this recycle's gonna get our berry back. He's probably gonna go into, I don't know, would he go hard into Blaziken though? Because he might not want to take like a massive hit like that. Especially if I start cursing. He must be scared of me cursing. He has to be scared of me cursing, so he might even stay in. Which I would be really surprised to see, but like it's always possible. And if he does, then he just kills himself off with double edge. Or he gets pretty close to doing it, and then next time he comes in, he kills himself off. Did you guys know that Blaziken can learn Defog? That's crazy, that blew my mind. But we're gonna get this thing poisoned if he comes in though, so that's good. So if the Altaria comes in, he gets Stealth Rock damage, he gets poisoned. If the Shaman comes in, he gets poisoned. He actually does opt to stay in here, which is really, really interesting. So he takes a lot of damage from that. I'm gonna recycle and get my berry back. Which is gonna put us at a pretty solid amount of health here. My question is like, do I want to, cause I don't know if I live at this point. That did a chunk of damage. Actually, I do live, so I can recycle again. Yeah, I definitely live here. So I think I just recycle again. I don't think he can do that much damage to me at any point, no. I think he does like 170 damage max. So I think my best option is just to recycle again. Yeah, I'm just gonna recycle again. I'm gonna let him kill himself. I'm just gonna let him kill himself with double edge. He can't switch out anymore, so he's not gonna switch. But there's no reason for me to switch out and take a massive amount of damage on something else. There really is no reason. I could still probably recycle on the Jolteon in the future, in the Shaman in the future. It's just the Blaziken that becomes the real threat to me. But the Blaziken probably isn't scarfed, so I should be able to go into Delphox. Like, he can't overpredict that. We're a bulky Delphox, and then we can maybe, like, Wish Protect, do a little bit of shenanigans like that. Like, he can't switch out at this point, because I don't even know if the Altaria could get off a defog at this point. I mean, he might try it, but I don't know if it could. I don't think it could. I really hope it couldn't, because he could potentially go into Altaria now. He'd take the rocks damage, he'd get poisoned. I don't know if the poison damage would go through that turn, though. Would the poison damage go through that turn? I don't know. He is actually going to withdraw. He's probably going hard Artillery, right? Yeah, he's going on to Daenerys. He's trying to, yeah, he's going to try and defog this away. I think he is anyway. So he's going to take the rocks damage. I'm going to recycle. Does he get poison damage this turn? Because I don't know. I think he might. Let's hope that he does. Yes, he does. Oh, beautiful. No defog, boys. I mean, actually, technically, the Blaziken might potentially defog, but this is a pretty good position to be in. Staraptor dies on entry. He might, I mean, maybe defog is on Blaziken. Like I said, Blaziken gets defog. I don't know why. I have absolutely no idea why. Okay, Kratos, oh, it's Kratos! The god of war! But he's gonna get poisoned. He's gonna take that Stealth Rocks damage. He's gonna slowly start getting whittled down here. I'm just gonna go into my Delphox. I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm just gonna go into my Delphox here. And we'll see what he wants to do. If he does go for Defog on this thing, I'd be well impressed. A Blaziken with Defog is not something I ever expected to see. He does, wow! That is not something I ever expected to see, but hey, that's crazy. That's crazy. He gets one more hit off with his, that's wild, okay. I mean, does he want to let this thing just straight up die, though? Because I outspeed him, and I fire off a Psychic here, I pretty much kill something. Because if the Shaman comes in, actually, if the Shaman comes in, it might be Scarfed. But then again, I should be able to live in Earth Power. If the Jolteon comes in, then that could be a bit of an issue. I mean, I still do just want to click Psychic because that just hurts something. Yeah, let's click Psychic here. Let's see what he wants to do here. Because if he stays in, he dies. If he goes into Shaman, then I can Flamethrower next turn, and he dies. If he goes into Jolteon, I mean, I don't think he'd have 2 Scarf users, right? Would he have 2 Scarf users? He goes into the Jolteon, so he's sacking off the Jolteon here. This should kill. And if it doesn't, then the Psychic damage will kill. So he's trying to get a clean switch into, okay, maybe not then. Fine, maybe not. I'm gonna wish this turn. I mean, yeah, even if he wishes, I'm gonna wish this turn. Wait, should I wish? Is that my optimal play right now? I think it is. I really think it is. Let me think about this for a second. So, he's gonna die to poison this turn no matter what. So I might as well get back up to full, right? I mean, I could protect, actually. Just because I don't want to get damaged. But, like, what's he really gonna do to me anyway? Like, Hidden Power Ground? How much does Hidden Power Ground do? Let's see. A Hidden Power Ground to my Hypever, Jolteon, Hidden Power Ground is gonna do, that's not ground, that's ice, hello. Ooh, that actually does quite a bit. Yeah, I'm better off protecting here. I'm better off protecting and just letting it die. Yeah, I'm just gonna protect, I'm just gonna let this Jolteon go down, so there is nothing stopping me Volt switching all over the place now. No Toxic! Not today. No thank you. Hip hip hooray. This thing should be dead. This thing is dead. Fantastic. And now if the Staraptor comes in, I'm pretty sure I can live a hit. If only I was full health, but I'm pretty sure I can live a hit. But the Staraptor just comes in for free. Honestly, I might as well just go Snorlax again. Right? I might as well just go Snorlax. Because we get hit, we live, we pop our Recycle Berry, and we're good. Like, we get our health back, and we're feeling pretty. We're living like Larry, and I really don't want to let Hypever go down here. I really, really, really don't. I mean, he might predict that and go for close combat, but like, even if he does, then I just go Macho Man, and I am free to just Volt Switch on things. What do I want to do here? I'm gonna go back out into Snorlax. Even if he does get me. Even if he does get me with this. We'll see. He might U-turn, actually. He might U-turn. He's gonna Roost. Is that Scarf? Oh, maybe he's not Scarfed. If he's not Scarfed, then Coco outspeeds. Which is, like, really good for me. So, I mean, I can just Facade here. Because I feel like he's gonna switch out. He has the Blaziken left. He has the Shaman left. Or I mean, is it worth recycling? I don't know. If he's not Scarfed, you do. Unless he's like, I mean, there's no way you'd run Scarf Roost, right? I mean, no one's doing that. No one's doing that. Because I don't want him to get like a free hard switch into something. Actually, I might Whirlwind. No, there's no point in Whirlwinding anymore. There's no more entry hazards. So I'm probably best just going for Facade, honestly. I mean, that might give him a free switch into the Shaman, which then I can go into my Executor pretty nicely. I'm just gonna go for Facade here. I'm gonna try and kill this thing. He is gonna hard switch. He's probably gonna go into the Shaman though. He is gonna go into Shebe. Unfortunately, this thing isn't poisoned. The Blaziken's poisoned, but this thing isn't poisoned, which is not ideal. But that does a decent chunk of damage. No leftovers to be seen there, though. And I do have my Delphox just kind of chilling in the back there. I don't think he's going to go for anything other than a Seed Flare. I mean, what could he really go for here? I don't know. And I think my Giraffe is pretty safe to come in here. I mean, like the Executor is like my least good member of the team. My least useful member of the team right now. So I kind of feel like I should just throw that in there and try and get this thing chipped a little bit. Delphox is really, really, really important here. So I'm gonna go into my Executor here. We'll go into Giraffe. It does have Flamethrower to smack this thing, so that's pretty good. Or I could also predict it to switch. No, he's gonna go for the Seed Flare. We should be able to eat this. Hopefully. Are we gonna eat this? Yeah, that did 0. And he didn't get the drop, so I think I just go for Flamethrower here. Or I could Leech Seed. The thing is that Staraptor could still be Scoffed, which is something I'm worried about. I mean, he might just go for like a Hidden Power. Potentially. If I go for Flamethrower, how much am I doing with Flamethrower? I don't know. Let's see. Alone Executor to Shaman. Let's see. If you're like defensive, we'll say. If you're like max HP and level 50. My Flamethrower does like a good chunk of damage. It can learn Air Slash though. This thing can learn Air Slash? This thing can learn Air Slash. Okay. Wow. I didn't know that. Alright, so I'm gonna Flamethrower. And we'll see what he wants to do. If he goes for the Hidden Power Ice, like we have the Harvest Yachi Berry, so we're gonna eat that up for days. If he swaps into Staraptor, it's gonna take a massive Flamethrower, and he's gonna have to decide, like, what do I wanna do at that point? If he goes into Blaziken, actually, we're pretty good against Blaziken. He's gonna stay in and go for a Psychic, okay. So we're gonna smack this thing pretty hard. Yeah, we're gonna smack this thing very hard. This might do, well, we'll see how much this does. Yeah, that does, oh, that does a lot. That does a lot of damage, which means I kind of just want to do it again and kill this Shaman. I want to kill this Shaman off right now. He might go for a Synthesis, which is my issue. I don't want to let him Synthesis up. I don't want to let you heal, so I'm going to Flamethrower right now. If you start healing, then that could be bad for me, but we did a lot of damage there. We did a lot of, I think that was over half, so even if we start synthesizing, I'm pretty sure we should win this fight. At the very least, I can make him kill me. And if I make him kill me, he's gonna be really low, and then Coco comes in. Coco just has a field day with the rest of this. Once Shaman is gone, Coco is feeling really, really good. So, I mean, the hazards would have been nice to still have around at this point, but I'm feeling pretty confident about this right now. I don't think he's gonna hard swap into Blaziken. I mean, if he did, that'd be interesting. He's gonna switch out. Wow, I mean, I outspeed that thing with like so many members of my team, so that's absolutely fine. This thing's poisoned, and it's about to take poison damage and Flamethrower damage. So I'm A-okay with this. Yeah, it's gonna take, oh, that does 25%. He takes a little bit more damage from that. That's fine. He might just go for a Flare Blitz here. What can I do here? What's my best option? I think my best option is to probably go into Hippowdon and then slack off. Do I need Hippowdon? I mean, Staraptor's so, oh, Staraptor's not low, that's right. Staraptor isn't low, it healed itself. That's Scarf Roost! I mean, hey, that might be a thing. That might be a thing, so maybe I should keep Hippowdon, but Hippowdon can't hit Staraptor. So if it does, oh yeah, that's a bit, okay. I'm actually gonna protect this turn and see what he wants to do. Let's protect. Because, I mean, he has to attack me because if he doesn't, then I just kill him with something. That's what's going on in his mind. He goes for the knockoff, okay. He goes for a knockoff, okay. That's fine. That brings him a little bit lower. Oh, he was predicting Hapiva. Actually, I might still switch into Delphox because that's totally fine with me. That's fine, right? I mean, that should be fine. The Staraptor could, like, reverse. I don't want the Staraptor to reverse sweep me. I really, really, really don't. Do I go Hapiva and protect? I kind of want to, like, stall this thing out until it dies to poison, so I might just stay in. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in. I don't think I need to keep this thing alive anymore, so I'm just gonna Giga Drain here. And we'll see what he wants to do. He does go for the knockoff again. We are going to be able to kill him. He gets rid of my Yachi Berry. But we are going to be able to kill him with the poison. Sorry, we're going to be able to kill him with the Giga Drain. So that's good. And whatever comes in now, he just has to send something in to kill me. You just have to send something in to kill me now. And it's probably the Staraptor. And I don't think I need my Exeggutor anymore at this point. As long as I have Delphox, we should be okay. Yeah, but he needs to, yeah, you need to kill me. And I am just gonna go for whatever the most damaging move is, which I'm pretty sure is Flamethrower, but we'll just have a little bit of a look-see here. We'll just have a little bit of a look-see. It is Flamethrower, and I'm pretty sure that is a 2-shot, so if he starts roosting, it's not really gonna help him, so I'm just gonna Flamethrower here. And we'll see what he wants to do. Like, if he does go for the roost, or if he does wanna, like, I'm just gonna Flamethrower until he kills me, basically. That's what I need to do here. Just Flamethrower until he kills me, and then we go into Snorlax. We eat any hit barring a crit. If he swaps out, he goes to Shaman, then that's fine. As soon as the Staraptor is gone, then Delphox cleans up the rest of the game. There we go. Goes for the close combat. So this thing is gonna... Oh, actually, wow. Okay, manages to kill me there. Wow, okay. So goes for the close combat. That is interesting. That is definitely interesting. But I'm gonna go into... I mean, since he did that, I'm just gonna go into my Macho Man here. I'm gonna go into Macho Man and hit the Volt Switch. There's no reason for me not to Volt Switch here because he's gonna probably hard switch into the Shaman, which is absolutely fine because this will kill. Yep, I'm gonna Volt Switch. This Volt Switch should kill the Shaman. It will 100% kill the Staraptor. I'll outspeed like every day of the week at max speed unless he's Scarfed, in which case he's free to close combat me if he really wants to, but I don't think he will. He's probably gonna hard switch into the Shaman now as I Volt Switch, but he'll be forced to bring it back in again, and then I can go into Hippo. He'll have to choose a move. Actually, do I want to go into Hippo? I don't know if I want to go into Hippo. Maybe, I mean, I think he has to lock himself into something. And if he doesn't, then my Coco cleans up anyway, so that's really not big of, that's not even big of a deal. Okay. So we go into a Snorlax now. Can I like keep it alive somehow? I don't know. Because in order to kill me, in order to kill my Snorlax, he has to close combat. And if he lowers his, yeah, I think that's how we win this. We guarantee the win by going into Snorlax, forcing him to close combat. Or I could go into Delphox. No. Don't do that, Daniel. Don't be silly. Just guarantee the victory, Daniel. Don't even think about it. Just don't even think about it. Just guarantee the victory. Force him to close combat. Actually, that might not even kill. He has to be adamant to kill me. Hold on. He has to be... Yeah, he has to be adamant to kill me. And he has to be adamant and get the max roll to kill me. Like, I'm not even talking like a high roll. He has to get the highest roll to kill me. That is the only way. The highest roll is 208. If he is max attack adamant. That is the highest roll. That's what he has to get. So I'm just gonna go for a Facade here. I'm gonna try and smack him with a Facade. He has to get the highest roll possible to kill me. Let's see if he gets it. No, he's not. Nah, not even close. Not even close. Not even close. And that is gonna lower his attack and defense. The Facade will be able to take this thing down. I mean, it's gonna bring my health back up too, which is really nice. I don't think that we... whatever. We take those, dude. We take those, and that is gonna be a nice... Wait. I lived! Okay, never mind. The game's not over yet. The game's not over yet. Monkey S, boys. The game's not over yet. Okay. Okay, now is the time for me to panic and throw the game. This is the bit where I panic and throw the game. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go into Tapu Koko. I'm just gonna switch into Tapu Koko. I'm 100% sure that he's Scarfed. He's gonna Scarf himself into close combat. That's absolutely fine with me. I am totally okay with that. Yeah, he's Scarfed into close combat. I'm gonna go to Koko. We resist that. We eat that up nicely, and now we should be able to finish this off. Not even a crit can kill me. We should be able to finish this off with a nice little T-Bolt. Which means I'm not gonna, I'm not even gonna go for the style points. No, we're not gonna go for the style points. We're just gonna kill this thing with Thunderbolt. There it is. It is Scarfed. There's the confirmation right at the end of the game. Last play of the game. Could you imagine if I just panicked and threw the game? Oh my god. But that was a very fun game. GG to Iron Boffin, sorry. His link will be in the description. Make sure you go and check it out along with the other WBE channel links like the YouTube channel. and the Twitter should be in there too, maybe, I don't know. But the YouTube channel will be. Make sure you go and subscribe there because they do videos every week. That is going to be a nice victory for the Newcastle Nidokings. Feeling pretty good about that. Our strat did help out quite a lot, which I'm really, really, really happy about. But yeah, that is going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much to our Twitch subs and YouTube members of the day. Remember, if you are a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber, that both gives you access to the sub Discord, and I appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you so much, guys.